Yes, folks, welcome back to Celtic Fans TV. It's time for Twitter reactions to the quadruple treble final after Celtic 3, Hearts 3, and a dramatic penalty shootout victory by a scoreline of 4-3. Before we get into the tweets from today, I have to tell you about our sponsors, OneFootball. They have everything you need from a football app at the touch of a button. You can get lineup notifications as soon as the teams are announced on game days, goal alerts from any league in the world. You can keep tabs on league tables, top goal scorers, top assist makers, yellow and red cards, teams forum as well. You can find it all there on the OneFootball app. It is free to download by clicking the link in the description of this video. It's a brilliant way for you to support the channel. So if you want to get involved, click the link below to download it and let me know what you think. We'll start tonight with Patrick Murphy, 89. Thrilled to get the trophy, but the problems remain. Under Lennon, we're going nowhere. I'd happily accept his resignation immediately after this game. I don't think there's any chance of that. As I said in the full-time reaction, we have to separate the achievement from the performance today. The achievement is absolutely remarkable. To have this period of dominance is something that we didn't think was possible. We didn't think we would ever see it. We have to drink it in. We have to celebrate it. It is only in the fullness of time. As the years go by, like most things in football, everything gets better with age. So regardless of what we think of it right now, whether some people are taking it for granted or not, in years to come, in decades to come, we'll look back at this team and say, can you believe we won 4 trebles on the trot? 4 trebles on the spin. It's unbelievable. 12 domestic honours in a row. This is the end of an era because we can't win a treble this season because we're already out of the League Cup. So it is the end of the era. The end of the era where Celtic won every single domestic trophy available for 4 full seasons. That is incredible, and everybody involved in it who brought it to fruition deserves huge credit. The players, I think only McGregor, Vogic and Brown have took part in every single final, every single cup final over the run. Those guys have been stalwarts. The achievement is just incredible, and as I say, in years to come, it's going to get better and better. And in 20 and 30 years, we're going to look back and think that was incredible. That whole period of domestic dominance was incredible. There's no getting away for that, and nothing can take anything away for that achievement. It is absolutely unbelievable. Ian Beveridge, never have I been so relieved to finish a game and the hope we won. Tremendous stuff to actually do a quadruple treble. Sadly though, there is a lot to answer and they need to be addressed, but let's just celebrate being history makers again. Hail, hail. I think tonight is for celebrating. Tonight is absolutely for celebrating. I know it's tier 3. I know we're going into Christmas in a crazy circumstance because of a pandemic, so we're just about all confined to the house, but find a way to celebrate it, find a way to enjoy it, and as I said earlier, drink it in and try and appreciate it as much as you can, because that is what we have to do tonight. We have to celebrate it. There's things today in the game, particularly in the second half, obviously, that they just point to all of the problems that we've seen this season. We can't get away from that. That is for another day. That's for Wednesday night against Ross County. It's for next week against Dundee United. It's for the game at Ibrox. Those problems aren't going away, and you can see that today because we go 2-0 up and we're cruising, but we let Hearts back into the game, and we look so uncertain. We look so all over the place defensively, absolutely all at sea. Comedy stuff at times. The defending, it's just not improving. It just isn't improving, and that is a problem going forward in this season. But today is about closing off an unprecedented era of domestic dominance. Today is about the last 4 years, not just about the game today. And as I say, I'm going to enjoy it, I'm going to celebrate it, and you should as well. At the Rebel 11, yes, history made. It feels like completing a full circle. Brilliant for Lenny and the boys, but also the same issues on display. Voting branch change in the new year, but it's a football plan we need on the pitch and off it. Again, there's such a clash between enjoying this history and really celebrating it, but then thinking ahead, the position we're in the league and the performance today, pointing to the fact that those problems that we've been worried about all season aren't going away. I think I said it last week about bringing in Turnbull and Sorrow and Hazard, who today looked really uncertain at times, was it massively at fault for the third goal, but ultimately is the hero because he saves the 2 penalties, and I'm delighted for him. The guys who took the penalties done brilliantly. Christie was the only guy that missed, but he scores an absolutely unbelievable goal in normal time to give us a lead. A great touch, an unbelievable finish, a carbon copy of his goal in the semi-final. To score 2 goals like that in a semi-final and then again in the final is remarkable. Regardless of what you think of his form this season, those 2 goals are absolutely sublime. So he deserves great credit as well, but I thought the rest of the penalties were brilliant. Hearts are taken first. Craig Gordon's in the goal. You think that football writes these stories sometimes that someone let go by Celtic might come up to be the match winner for Hearts, but we somehow found a way. We found a way, even though we went behind in the shootout, to come back thanks to Hazard's penalty saves. And then a big man, Chris Ayer, sticks his winning penalty away. And as I say, now it's celebration time. Now it's time to just drink this in and enjoy it. Hoops Lad 67, great achievement through the ringer as usual this season. We'll enjoy the cup win tonight, but there's so many questions to be answered. But that is for another day. Quadruple treble, hail, hail. He's got a wee roller coaster emoji there. I think that sums up today. An absolute roller coaster. On my watch here, I can see what my resting heart rate is, and I was more than double my resting heart rate all through that second half, all through the extra time, and all through the penalty shootout. So we definitely did get put through the ringer today. But ultimately, in isolation, all that matters is that we won the cup. As I say, when you've been on such a run where you've won 9, 10, 11 domestic trophies in a row, and the last one is the 12th, it's the Scottish Cup, which has been carried over from a season that was cut short into this season. To finish that off, it'd have been so disappointing if we couldn't have closed off 4 trebles, 4 complete trebles. So I'm absolutely delighted that we managed to do that today. As I say, I'm just going to go and celebrate. I've got some beers here. I'm going to go and try and celebrate as much as I can. You should do that as well. That's it for today. Like the video, comment with your own thoughts below. Don't forget to subscribe if you haven't already. We'll be back during the week to look ahead to Ross County in the league. But for now, it's time to celebrate being quadruple treble champions. Cheers.